So lately it has been very clear to see that fans of Rockstar games are just not happy with them right now. People are frustrated, and in this video I want to have a discussion about that, and I'm going to try to remain as objective as possible because I think it's important to look at both sides of the coin here. For as long as I can remember, Rockstar has been the company that always is critically acclaimed for what they do. The reception of their work from the community is always very positive for the most part, and this is really the first time where I have seen so many people upset with them. And I feel like the main reason why the community is so upset with them is the lack of communication between the community that plays their games and Rockstar themselves. Obviously there are other reasons which we will talk about, but I think it all revolves around that same problem, the lack of communication. So recently during the PlayStation 5 livestream event, we got the announcement of GTA 5 coming to the next generation, and I don't think I've seen a trailer from Rockstar Games with a negative like to dislike ratio like this. Now the reason why this trailer flopped is one, because fans were expecting GTA 6 to be announced at this event. And if you were expecting GTA 6 to be announced at this event, you may want to cut down on the binge watching of GTA 6 clickbait videos. Rockstar, at least in the recent years, announces games independently of any events like that. I'm pretty sure for RDR2 they literally just changed their logo a random day to like a black and red version, and the internet just went crazy for that. So to expect something as big as GTA 6 to be revealed at just a PS5 livestream event was kind of idiotic. You were kind of just setting yourself up for disappointment at that point. Where I think the hate is justified though is in the trailer itself. The trailer was just a marketing disaster. How would anyone think the best way to market a next-gen game is by showing footage from the pre-release on the PS3 and Xbox 360 consoles? It's literally footage from 9 to 10 years ago. Now of course it was mixed in with PS4 footage as well from many of the GTA trailers through the years, but the same point can still be made. Why are you showing us footage from the PS4 version to market the PS5 version? That just doesn't make any sense to me at all. The only way it would make sense is if you show the PS3 version, then you show the PS4 version, and then at the end you're like, alright, now it's evolving into the PS5 version, and you showed some gameplay from that, but you didn't do that. We didn't get anything new from that trailer gameplay-wise at all. The only thing we got was some vague wording of the game being expanded and enhanced, which is honestly just fuel for speculation at that point. Expanded and enhanced can literally mean anything. You guys remember the announcement trailer from the PS3 to the PS4? That was way more substantial and actually showed the upgrade in the game side by side. It would have been cool for the PS5 trailer that did a side-by-side of GTA Online running at like 15 FPS like it does now on the PS4, and then it smoothly transitioned to the character running at like 60 FPS or something. It just was not a good look at all, and given the fact that people were already frustrated that the game was being released again, it would have been nice to know at least the specifics of what their plans are to take advantage of the new tech. Now from their perspective, the game is still a year away, so I imagine there's still a lot of development to be done, so maybe they don't know what the game is going to be running at in terms of resolution or frame rate, and they'd rather not say anything about it than say, oh, it's going to be 4K 60 FPS. And then they have to retract that statement if they can't get it to run at those benchmarks. And I completely understand that, but by not announcing anything, it just looks like they're trying to milk the game as much as possible. Like pretty much all we can assume from that is that they're gonna just reuse the PC assets, the better looking textures, the ultra graphics, the higher draw distances, the better frame rates, and that's it. Now, I consider myself to be an optimistic person, and I think Expanded and Enhanced is going to be much more than just a graphics and a frame rate upgrade. I think they do have something up their sleeve that they don't want to tell us about yet, because that's just how they are, unfortunately. Shifting gears from GTA to Red Dead Redemption 2 now, another reason that fans are upset is because the overall neglect of RDR2. I thought if any game was going to get remastered for next gen, it would have been RDR2 since that's their newest title, and compared to GTA 5, it's still in its infancy. We haven't heard any news about Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption 2 in a very long time, and it would honestly make sense if RDR2 was re-released as a launch title on the next gen systems. At the PS5 livestream event, that's what I was expecting for them to do. I was expecting for them to announce RDR2 on the next gen systems coming out later this year, but they didn't do that. And since they've been completely silent on that front, fans are starting to think they don't care about Red Dead anymore and they'd rather just focus on GTA 5 and GTA Online. And judging by that announcement of GTA 5 on next gen and not RDR2, you can't really blame them for thinking that way. Like, it's really baffling how they haven't announced RDR2 for next gen yet. It just seems like such an obvious move for them to make. Now let's discuss updates for both GTA and Red Dead Online. We know that there are updates planned for this year in both games, but then a pandemic happened, and it's been radio silence regarding updates from both games in that front. And it's led people to wild speculations to even say that the updates have been cancelled and nothing is coming out this summer, while others are saying that they can't do motion capture, so there's going to be severe delays there. But when you see all these other games getting major updates, Fortnite got their big update with their big season change, For Honor got an update, Modern Warfare got a new update in season, an entire new Battle Royale game was released. I find it hard to believe that none of those games have had to do motion capture work for those updates as well. And even if that was the case, then just communicate with us so that the community can stop coming up with these wild speculations. And what makes matters worse is that by this time last year and the year before, we already had at least a teaser of stuff to come so that we knew stuff was coming out. But now we haven't heard anything. And all that would be needed is literally just a sentence saying, hey, there's still stuff coming for both Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA Online. That's literally all they would have to say to give the community some hope. And given everything that's happened this year, I think this year, of all years, would be the one to want to communicate with your fans more. But yeah, that's pretty much it. In summary, I think if Rockstar communicated more with the fans, they would be happier with them as a whole right now. Especially the Red Dead community, it just feels like they're being slapped in the face by them right now, if I'm being honest. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. How do you feel about Rockstar right now, and do you agree with the things that I've said in this video? If you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more guide and PvP related content. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.